everyone, Daisy here again with another layout, this time using the Let's Get Sketchy week two I believe, sketch, which can be found over on their blog. So this layout I wanted to try to do something a little bit different. So really I pulled from the layout of the sketch with the diagonal going from the left top to the bottom right with the photo in the middle. On the sketch there are like a grid of squares, and so I was trying to use those hexagons to try to mimic that a little bit, but I chose just to go with what I have, which is I had stitched like a wave design in the top left and the bottom right using my sewing machine and just kind of freehanding kind of a wave pattern. So here is an Amy Tangerine paper from the Better Together. I absolutely love this paper, so you're going to see me try to gut out the center of this little itty bitty rectangle just because I don't want to waste any of it. It's one of my absolute favorite papers. And I just wanted to pull out kind of the blues and the greens and use those. This photo is a photo of my two daughters who are playing in the sand, and then my son and my husband who are in the water behind them. And this is when we were at Myrtle Beach last year. And I just thought it was a perfect picture because I got all four of them in the shot, all enjoying the different things at the beach. That was one of our most favorite trips. We kind of planned it last second, and we went and we stayed in an executive suite at Sheraton Hotel there, and we were probably a good, I don't know, maybe half mile or a mile away from the beach, and so every day we would pull out our wagon and we would walk down to the beach and just spend most of our time down there. It was just one of our best vacations ever. We spent all of our time in the water, and it was the second time that the kids had seen the ocean, the first time that it was actually warm enough for us to spend a lot of time in it. So they just had an absolute blast. So now you just see me cutting down some vellum. That is, I believe, Recollections. I believe I got that at Michael's. And it's just a vellum with a white polka dot. Excuse me. And I'm going to put that behind the Amy Tangerine paper just for another layer and to add a little bit of, I guess, definition behind the paper. You can see it very well in person, but on the video, I don't think you can see it as well. So I'm just going to start gluing everything down. And I don't know, does anybody else have this problem? I feel like lately when I trim things down, everything looks crooked. Like I feel like my trimmers aren't cutting straight, or maybe I just feel like it looks crooked, but just everything seems to look crooked to me. So I had trimmed down that Amy Tangerine paper a lot, trying to even out the edges, and I still felt like it was crooked. But then when I stuck the photo down, I stuck that down crooked. So my embellishments actually work to cover it a little bit. Here I'm just pulling out some various stickers and letters that I was thinking about using. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to title this, but really when I look at this photo, like it just makes me think of the amazing adventure that we decided to take. I mean, we drove down there, we, had never been there before, didn't plan really anything out. We just drove down there. We picked up one of those coupon books that they give you at the concierge desk, and we just did various activities out of the coupon book. And it was, like I said, one of my favorite vacations ever. So here you just see me pulling out a few options. The chipboard pieces, the little waves at the bottom of the photo and the sun up in the corner are from Bella Boulevard. And then that little sticker says "Life is Beautiful," and that is also a Bella Boulevard. Now I had pulled out a little sticker that said "So Much Fun," and that was from the Amy Tangerine like remarks sticker sheet. But I traded out for this American Crafts one that says "Fun in the Sun," just because I felt like it pulled out the colors a little bit more. And so I'm just trying out a couple of different things, and this layout ends up being very minimally embellished, just because I just really liked the simplicity of it and the way everything just seemed to come together. So I'm happy with that, and I'm gonna try to put this down as evenly as I can, and I think it turns out okay. And then the waves that I'm putting at the bottom, I'm actually putting them down there to cover up the fact that my photo wasn't centered on that layer. And I haven't put any glue on the chipboard pieces, but I do end up going back after when I'm putting it in the page protector, and I put a little bit of Tombow Mono Multi on it, just because the sun was already starting to peel up. So now these letters are from Fancy Pants Millie and June. They are a like navy, dark blue kind of color, and so I'm using them to spell out adventure. And I was still trying to decide how I wanted it, or what I wanted the title to say, and I ended up going with Amazing Adventure, which I do believe I may have used for a previous title, but like I said, it just was an amazing last-minute adventure that we decided to take. Now these are October Afternoon sticky keys. I had gotten them when I bought a warehouse box, and they match perfectly. They're a navy blue with a kind of turquoise color letter. And I'm just getting those straight. And I wasn't really sure what else I wanted to do to embellish this layout. So you're just going to see me think about it for a little bit. And then I pull out my enamel dots. And I have these enamel hearts, and they are by Freckled Fawn, I believe. Pretty sure they're Freckled Fawn. And I believe that the yellow ones are American Crafts, but I could be mistaken. I've had them for a very, very long time, so I don't remember. The pearls, I believe, are Freckled Fawn, though. And they're just a navy color. So then I use a yellow, some yellow enamel dots, and then those yellow enamel hearts. And I think that's all I'm going to do. I thought about using some splatters of some watercolor paint, but I didn't want the paint to dye the thread that I used to stitch the waves in. So I was just trying to find something else to kind of connect everything and pull the layout together. So I am looking for a piece of paper, and I end up coming back with a blue piece that looks like it's got little water splats on it, and that is from the American Crafts My Girl collection from like 2012 or whatever. So you're just going to see me cutting down my paper here, and then I'm going to mat it on that, and then that's really it. That's all that I do on this layout. It was a lot of fun playing along with the sketch, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Bye!